We have a great show for you this evening. We have a very special guest. We found our new friend on Twitter. Twitter's the greatest. Twitter's the best social media out there. I don't care if you're trying to meet up with new people and promote yourself, do it on Twitter. Facebook makes you pay extra money. We've got Mistress Amanda La Fatale in the house.
A large round of applause. This has been an aspiration of ours since the very, very beginning. We're very, very excited.
Yes, Dominatrix. Dominatrix was something that we were very intrigued by. Why don't you say hello to everybody out there?
Hi, everyone.
Jonesy, fix her mic for her.
Is it like this? Yeah.
Get right up there.
Hi, all my Kingsters.
Yeah.
All over the world. How are you?
We're very excited to have you here.
I'm excited. You guys, congratulations on your 100th, anniversary episode.
Thank
you so much.
You guys have a great thing going on. Like, I love it.
It's a lot of fun doing this.
I love it, yes.
And yeah, everything's...
You know what gives it just the right touch is the enormous industrial-sized fishing net just strewn across the ceiling. Isn't that the best part?
Oh, yeah. A lot of
really
things can be done with that.
It really adds to the ambiance.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you know what adds to the ambiance? The smoking hot dominatrix we have sitting in our fucking studio.
Yes, it very much does.
Thank you for having me here. Again, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
To be part of this.
Let's get into talking about you, because our listeners know about us, and they probably had enough. So let's talk about you. Mistress Amanda La Fatale, BDSM, dominatrix, submissive kind of stuff going on. Why don't you explain what you're getting into, what you do, and share it with our people out there.
Thank you so much. My main objective in life, I believe, is to let people liberate them from the social repression and sexual oppression that they have with their significant others and in life in general, because I do believe that BDSM and the practice of it, it's almost like a meditation form of just feeling free, and it's a creativity to bring the best out of you. And for me personally, it has been with me for my whole life, and it's been my companion, it's been my best friend. It has been the shoulder, literally. BDSM, the kink itself, has been what has kept me going, motivated me, and has created this new world for me.
So this has been like a real calling for you.
Yes.
For a long time now.
Oh yeah. It's a calling. I just want to get it out there. I want people to know that it doesn't matter your religion, what ethnicity, what color, what size you are. You have the liberty to do whatever it is.
I have a question. How do you decipher what your calling as BDSM? Because every morning I wake up and want to punch people in the face. So I don't know if that's like, you wake up and it's BDSM. How did you decipher the calling? Is it like, what was the difference?
I honestly believe that it was life itself. From coming from the Bronx, coming from Washington Heights, just a regular woman who was homeless at the age of 20.
Wow, really?
I went through a shelter system, and I lost my parents at 18. I was, literally, I went through a lot. And I'm not saying this, to make anybody feel sad. It's just, this is the reality. What kept me going.
No, it's a good origin story. I like
it. Besides family, which I love my family for standing next to me, besides God itself, or higher power, Allah, whoever you want to believe in, there's someone up there guiding us. Besides that, it was BDSM. It was not knowing the name of it, but knowing that there was something beyond my comprehension that I can help people, elevate themselves.
So it's spiritual too.
Yes. Oh, definitely. It's 100% spiritual for me. And it should be for the whole world. Honestly, I believe that everyone is a kinkster. Everyone wants that expression, sexual expression. Not, I truly believe, come on, it will be a better place. This earth will be such a better place if we can just do that.
I agree with you, because this is what we feel like our calling is.
Yeah.
When we finish a kick-ass show, like last week, we fucking had a real good time when you called in, and we had a really great show up to that point. It was just... We left here for 2 hours. I felt like I was high.
Yes.
So I'm assuming when you have a good session, you're walking out like woo, like fired up.
Yes, and that's one of the reasons why I went through life struggles and life issues throughout my throughout my life, and it kept me going because it just gave me this release of stress, this release of any emotional anything. If I have, to the point that if I have a decision that I have to make, I just have sessions the whole day, and for some reason the answer would just come.
Clarity.
Wow.
It's clarity. Yes, it's almost like a meditation. It is a meditation.
It's like a Zen-like moment of epiphany.
Ha! There you go.
That's wild.
Yeah, everything clears up for me, and I believe that every human being has that capacity. It's just that society, and everything is like, oh, you can't talk about sex or BDSM. You can't, But no, we gotta put that to the side and just be yourself, because we are humans and we love that.
Now this really intrigues me. So if there is one of these issues that you've got to work through. If you open up the gates, whatever method there might be to opening up your books for your customers, like I don't want to call them customers, but whatever.
They're my submissives.
You're submissive. Excellent. Yes. If you
see, we're learning
Yeah.
the terminology. That's what you're here for.
Like if you go out in your front yard and put up that flag, like let's do this. Like, can you fill a schedule for an entire day?
Honestly, I've been blessed. I've been blessed that my craft, I take it as every day I learn something new. Because every day as human beings, we learn something new. It doesn't have to be in BDSM and everything in life. And what BDSM does to me, it clears everything so that I can actually take that energy from you and understand where you're coming from and what you need. And it fulfills me.
What you need. I love that.
Yeah, definitely. You'll
My
be
foot up your
ass. You guys are so bad.
The dominant,
just for that.
The mistress thinks we're bad. That's So you're telling us a lot about how you feel and your early origin stories. When did you start doing this as a profession? Did you wake up one day and say, "Shit, I should do this for real"?
Honestly, I just fell into it, and that was one of the best things that has happened in my life. And to this day, I was working in Starbucks after I came out of the shelter.
That's right, you told us that last week.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, I met this woman, and I see that she has 2 phones, and she has an assistant, and I'm like, okay, I'm always curious, and I'm very personable, so I talk to everyone. Hey, how do you like your coffee? Skim latte, grande, meat, you know what I mean? So she's like, you know what? There's something about you. You're special. And I said, what do you mean? So we got into detail. She was just here. Here's the address. Just go here, and I'll show you. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. But, of course, little old me, I already knew that there's something in me that is different. So let me go. When I went in there, that was heaven. I was like, hallelujah.
What exactly was there now? You got to paint a picture for us.
My first submissive was a priest.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, was a priest, but he came to me and he said, I'm giving you the blessing. For some reason, I don't know, guys. I don't know if it was my mom from heaven. I don't know what it was. He sat down and he broke down crying, and he said, this lifestyle that you're picking, that you're choosing, is it really what you want? And I said, I don't know what it is. I can't pinpoint it, but I will. If you come back to me in 10 years, I will let you know.
Wow.
And he gave me a gift. He read the Bible. He read something in the Bible, and he just gave me his blessing, and he left.
Wow.
Now, honestly, that was like, for me, it was like, that's it. Like, and you know what? I sacrificed a lot. I sacrificed time away from family sometimes, because I wanna perfect my craft. And when you have a passion for something, even though it's somebody's birthday that you want to be there, it's this yearning that you have and this hunger for more. And I've sacrificed a lot of relationships and everything. But in the end, I can't just look back a week from now. I can look back 10 years, 5 years from now and say, this is why things happen this way. This is why I'm a kingster.
Why I'm a kingster. I like that term.
I am a kingster.
Is that the professional terminology?
This is my terminology. It's just spiritual. This is just, I live it. and I feel it in my gut, and I feel it when people come to me and they say, couples all the time, have married couples that have been married for 30 years. And the wife says, she cries, she's like, I can't connect with my husband, what is it? And I'm like, okay, let's sit down, let's have a session. I'm a life coach in the kink and, BDSM. So this is what I specialize in. Talk to me. They come out of there and they're ready for another honeymoon.
Nice.
That's what I live for.
And for people that would be interested in finding you, it would be is it mandalafatale.net.com? Which one is it?
Both. .net.com.
Smart girl.
I'm all over, honey. Also, lifecoach.com, BDSMlifecoach.com, kinklifecoach.com.
You bought all the URLs.
Yes.
Good, smart girl.
She's focused.
Because that's what I did with Broken Filter. I owned .net, and then when .com became available, I bought that too, and I bought .org.
There you go. You gotta do it.
You gotta lock it up. You gotta lock it down.
We believe it. That's why.
So now it's not all rainbows and butterflies. I mean, you get down in the trenches here with being a dominatrix and having submissives. Now, you gotta worry about safety, right?
Oh. For sure.
That's got to be a first priority, I'm sure, right?
For me, of course. If they have surgeries, if you diabetes, high blood pressure, the first thing I do when somebody comes to me is, did you have food? Did you eat? Did you eat half an hour ago, or was it like 5 minutes ago? Because all of that has a lot to do. It's almost like you're going through surgery. With me, you're gonna go through another transition in your life that you might have never been in. It's an out-of-body kind of like experience.
Shit, man, how deep do you go?
Well, it all depends. It all depends on the human. It all depends. And remember, BDSM is not about the pain. It's about the power exchange, and it's about the trust that you have in another person, another human being.
So in general, do you recommend that your clients not eat gyro?
My submissives,
your
not
submissives,
clients.
I'm sorry.
Get it right, Jonesy.
Do you recommend...
Where's the whip?
Oh, no, that's coming in about 10 minutes. Anyway.
Stay tuned after the break.
I'm building up.
Do you generally recommend that your submissives do not eat an enormous gyro platter before they come visit you? Or?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah? Okay.
No.
Light snack.
Yeah, light snack. And also
it's like before a tattoo.
Yeah.
Just a light snack.
Yeah. And I always give them water, and I say, how's your health? How's your blood pressure? How do you feel? Do you feel dizzy? I'm always, there's no safe words.
No safe words?
No safe words. With me, there's no safe words, because I do believe in the energy and the power exchange. And by looking at you and just seeing your body language and looking at your eyes, I can see. I can feel already how you feel.
All right. We might have to put a safe word together today.
Yeah.
I'll probably gaggle for you. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, my.
No.
Ashley's safe word, my wife, is Skittles. So we'll go with that.
Taste the rainbow, huh?
So we'll go with Skittles.
All right, let's do that.
Just to pay homage to my beautiful wife. And by we, I don't mean me, because I am not allowed to engage.
No, that's fine.
As a married man, I'm allowed to watch.
It's okay.
But we'll see what happens.
This BDSM is for everyone, especially those who have been married for years and feel that they want to spice it up. This is what it is.
Oh, yeah, my wife's trying to bang me with a strap on.
Oh, well, you know what? That's amazing that you guys have this conversation and that you guys are open. This is what I live for.
Powerful.
Yeah, it really does, because it's all about the communication, like I said, and the power exchange and the trust. So she trusts you enough to tell you this is what you want.
Power exchange? She already has all the power.
Yeah. Women do, right? Yeah. That's it.
Let's give her a dick, too. Fuck it.
Ay, Dios mío. Eso santísimo.
Then she'll literally have all the power. I mean, she won't need me anymore.
Ay, chihuahuas.
Oh, no, she needs someone to walk the dog in the morning and take out the garbage.
That's right.
No, I love her. I love her to death.
Two chihuahuas, that's it.
Do you?
Yeah, I had a bird and it flew out.
Oh, yeah. We have a little furball, little Pomeranian Shih Tzu little mix named Thor.
Oh, Thor, nice.
He's this big.
Nice.
Yes, but, oh, my God, walking the dog is definitely... That's why it's man's best friend.
Yeah.
Because when they say you really bond with someone you wake up next to every morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't wake up next to my wife anymore. I wake up next to the fucking dog every morning.
Does he put like the paw in your head?
No,
your
he actually lives in the kitchen at night.
Okay.
He's just recently got allowed to come out into the house because he had a chewing problem, but he's over it for the most part. He's 2 now. He finally figured his shit out. If I want to lay on the big bed, I got to stop eating the kids' toys. But yeah, he in the morning he gives me a little bark from the other room at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I go get him, and then it's me and him on a nice brisk 19-degree walk to the park.
Get up, old man.
Yeah. Come on, fatty, let's go.
Vámonos.
Come on, fatty, I know you're hungry too.
Come on, fatty Arbuckle. Get up.
Back to you. You're trying a lot of stuff. You're experimenting. I'm sure that you said there's no safe word. So boundaries is something that you have to put in place yourself. Is there anything you've been afraid to try, or something that may freak you out that people may have requested, or that is out there?
Honestly, no, because I'm like I said, I'm so open and free spirit, as you may, and I'm just ready to listen to people and at least acknowledge it and get to know why their desires are that way. So
I can't wait to role play this.
I know.
Or watch you guys do it.
Yeah. There's nothing, there's for me. Everybody's. Because if I will already label it as weird or something that I can't do, right there I'm stopping myself from creating something new, from expanding my horizons and expanding my knowledge of how to connect with people.
I'm sure you've had to alter it, though. I'm sure. I'm putting myself in your position. I'm sure you've gotten a request and you've been like, maybe we'll just do it this way.
Yeah, of course. There's situations where where I'd be like, okay, wait a minute, I can't lift you because you're 100.
You're like, hang you by your balls upside down,
or lift you. You know what I mean? Like, I can't lift you. I'm like 100 only. Yeah, my back is gonna break, but. There's always ways. When there's a will, there's a way.
You're like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go to Home Depot, get some pulleys.
For real. Let's do this.
I'm not sure if a lot of our audience heard the end of last week's show, but one of the things you alluded to was that you had someone as a human ashtray.
Yes, my birthday human ashtray.
That was all I can remember is just an enormous exclamation point just flashing over my head. Yeah. You couldn't see it, but it was there. I thought that was the wildest thing ever.
In the mouth or on the face or chest or where?
All over wherever they wanted.
Do you smoke? You have a box of Macanudos that you just kind of hang out and smoke cigars?
I have actually right there. I have Camel Crush, honey. That's what
Camel
I smoke.
Crush. All right.
Yes, you have to crush it for the menthol. I can't do Newports. I'm from the Bronx. I'm from Washington Heights, but I still can't do the menthol.
I switched to the vape. I quit the cigarettes 2 years ago. Never turned back.
I got the patches last week.
Crazy dreams. I tried the patches.
Really?
Yeah. I think if you put a fresh one on before bed, your fucking brain does backflips when you're sleeping.
It's serious nightmares, bro. It's awesome.
You did it, right?
Yeah,
you tried it?
It was outstanding, yeah.
Well, I fast for 15 days. I became a vegetarian after that. I was doing a lot of meditation.
That's it. Get out. No, I was kidding.
Yeah. No, and I stopped smoking cigarettes. I mean, I was only living on water and lemon in the morning. And I did it. I cleansed myself and spirit and chakras and everything. But I went back to cigarettes. And meat, of course.
All right. You can stay. Actually, my brother-in-law, I don't know if he's watching or not, but he went full vegetarian after watching a documentary on Netflix, one of those ridiculous behind the scenes at the butcher houses. And
I see. Oh, that's
yeah, no, but he's like, you should watch it. I'm like, you went vegetarian after watching that shit. I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No thanks.
No, thank you.
Well, we still have fish. That's called pescatarian.
I don't like fish, so
don't do it.
I like
meat.
The grazers. Oh, that's right. We have another friend that does that, but that's okay. We still like her. Well,
you can stay. She's pretty. She's so cute. Beautiful smile.
You're a dom. Do you ever switch at all to a sub, to a submissive, or is it's like you're gay straight kind of thing? It's one-sided only.
Yeah, well, in life, I think that I might have had, my times where I could have submitted to my significant other, whoever I was with as a partner, because what's it called? Compromise. Mm-hmm. Compromising kind of like thing. But in as my professional and everything, and even in my private life, I am still very dominant. I'm still very forward with what I want because I understand what it is. Mm-hmm. Because I see people and I meet people in all different aspects of all parts of life, CEOs, managers, whoever. And
Fortune 500
they just want to release because they have to be so dominant in their own world and in their own life and at work. And
Jonesy's boss.
Yeah.
You see, he wasn't the one that was getting the Ashtray out.
No, that was the best joke of last week's show.
See,
It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I was cracking up still to this day.
Fun story. You have a fun story you could share with us? Something that's funny or fun?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've had a submissive that he's out there somewhere. He'll probably listening
Shout
to
out.
this.
What?
Shout out for my tickling. Tell me how. I am not ticklish at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoy giving tickle, right? Tickling someone. And honey, I was tickling this man for 2 hours straight.
That gets tiring.
Oh my God, it was so hot. Yeah, definitely.
The soundboard takes some getting used to. It's funny though.
Yeah, that was tickling him for 2 hours straight. Nothing. It was just like straight tickle, and to the point that he couldn't even breathe. I was like, yeah, let's go for another hour.
And then he shit himself, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, he came the next day. He was like, I want more, mistress, please.
I can't tickle.
Let's do this.
I can't tickle my kids for 5 minutes without getting out of breath. But you're in way better shape than I am, so whatever.
You'd be surprised. I have like a month already without going to the gym. I just tell you what they.
Yeah, smoking might not help the tickling longevity.
That's true too. Yeah.
Hold on, I need a break. Give me a lighter.
Where's the inhaler?
Let's see. Jonesy, what do we got here?
I don't know, Joe. I propose that we take a quick break.
I have one thing I want to get to before the break.
Get to the good shit on the other side.
I want one more thing.
Not this isn't the good shit, but
bag of tricks. You
Yeah.
brought a bag of tricks.
Oh yes, I sure did.
You're going to show us the bag of tricks.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever brought your bag of tricks through airport security?
OMG, honey, yes I did.
How did that go? Because I have a story. I have a story about how it went for me once with a bag of tricks. So what happened? What did you run into?
Well, I had some liquid that I wasn't supposed to, and some metal stuff, handcuffs and stuff. So I walked through there, and then I had to carry it because I was late. So next thing you know, they're like, "Oh, miss, yeah, can you step over here?" I'm like, "Ah, shit, they saw something." So they opened it up and they looked at me and they were like, "So what is this?" And I'm like, "I'm a dominatrix, honey. That's all I gotta say." He was like, "Yeah, that's right. I've seen crazier things in here." Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice flight.
Similar situation happened to my wife and I when we first started dating, and I may have told this story previously, but it fits in here perfectly. So we were going to Vegas for 4 nights, and TSA. It was when they were really pushing people through that day. They had a long line, and they were just like, "Come on, move it." So my bag's over there. I'm putting my shoes on probably 30 feet away, and they're like, Sir, what's this?" And they hold up a bottle of lube. So I'm like, I didn't really know how to answer with all the people. Now everybody's eyes are on the KY. Everybody's eyes are on the KY.
Was it a big bottle or like a little one?
Well, that was the problem. They're like, "Sir, you can't have this much liquid at one time. What is this? Answer us." I'm like, "Anal lube." My wife fucking turned bright red. We were just dating for like 4 months at the time, so everything was hot and heavy. And then they were like, "You're not allowed to have this much liquid at one time on the plane." And I was like, "But we're going for 4 nights."
We need enough. The latex.
They charge double at the Vegas hotels for lube. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they sure do. I don't know. I've never been there.
I've never been to Vegas?
Never been to Vegas.
As a dominatrix, you would fucking find. You should go do like a residency, like a couple weeks there. I'm sure you'd have a freaking blast.
Oh, there's an idea.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
residency program.
It's exactly 8:30, Jonesy.
Yeah.
So we will go do what you want to do and take a quick break, and then we're gonna mess around on the other half with more physical role playing kind of stuff.
Toys. Yay!
We'll get into the bag of toys.
Yay.
All right, stay tuned. Be right back.